Hi everybody, welcome back to my health and wellness channel. So today I'm going to be making a pretty quick and easy recipe. It has lots of protein and it's very quick and easy to make for just a weeknight meal. So I'm making a healthier version of tuna melts. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ingredients. So I have here 2 cans of white tuna in water. It's very important to get it in water. You don't want to get tuna that is in oil. I like it with water better. So 2 cans of those. And then I'm going to use some red onion. And I have some seasonings here. So I'm going to use garlic powder, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and onion powder. And those are like my seasonings. And then I'm going to use the juice of 2 lemons. And usually I use celery, but today I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to actually put some cilantro, chopped cilantro in my tuna. And the main ingredient, so usually you think tuna melts, you think, oh, it's going to have mayonnaise in it. Well, I don't like mayonnaise, so this is an alternative form. So what we use to combine all the ingredients together is some olive oil, okay? So I'm going to use olive oil, and then I'm going to have some, just some black pepper. So those are my ingredients. So I'm just going to start and just get my tuna in here first. Make sure, guys, when you use this tuna, you want to drain the water out of the tuna. So I just kind of do that over my sink. Okay, so take this and kind of just put it in my bowl here. Okay, so put my tuna in there. Next, I'm going to go ahead and chop up my onion. You can use any kind of onion. I usually like red onion in mine personally, but whatever you have in your fridge is fine. I'm just gonna kind of mix that in. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is add all my spices. So, and guys, I honestly just kind of estimate on this, but if you're a measurer, I would say maybe about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of each of these dry ingredients that I'm adding here. I like a lot of garlic, so I put a little more garlic than most people, but some garlic powder, rosemary, some thyme, and oregano. Just a little bit of onion powder, because you already have, I would say maybe 1/4 teaspoon, just because you already have onion in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my cilantro. So if you don't like cilantro, it's a pretty strong spice, or herb I should say. So just instead I would go ahead and use celery, and I would just do like 2 ribs of celery if you have that on hand. If not, I would use like maybe a 1/3 cup of cilantro. And I'm just kind of tearing this off the stems here, guys, and then I'm going to chop it up. I like cilantro. It really gives a lot of flavor to a lot of different meats, like chicken, of course, tuna, even steak too. You can use use it with a lot of different things. And if you've never had it and you want to try it, and maybe you could do a mixture of celery and cilantro, it would probably be just as good. I want to chop it pretty thin. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the juice of my 2 lemons here, cut side up, just squirt the lemon juice in there, because you don't want the seeds to get into the tuna. Oops, see, I got one in there, and I even had to cut side up. There we go. Oops. Get out. There. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to add some black pepper. I'm going to mix this up. Now, last thing we do is we take the olive oil, and I would say about maybe like, I'd say a half a cup at least of olive oil. You just gotta kind of, once you mix it up, just see how it's kind of sticking together. So I just add my olive oil in here. Like I said, I'm estimating this. Just go ahead and stir this around. I think I'm going to add just a tiny bit more to this. Let me grab my other olive oil out of the pan. I usually use extra virgin olive oil. It's a little healthier. And don't be afraid to use olive oil because it is a healthy fat. All right, that should be good. All right, so I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of mixing this, making sure all the herbs and the onion and all the seasonings are all kind of meshing together. And what you do, guys, is let this chill for a few hours in the refrigerator. Just cover it with saran wrap. And then when you're ready to eat it, I call it tuna melts because what I do is I'll make it like a tuna melt. I'll use like whole wheat bread, and I will actually do it like a, like kind of like you make a grilled cheese sandwich, except you're just, using tuna instead. And or if you're watching your carbs, you can also serve this over a salad as well, and it's just as good. And what I do for the tuna melts, I'll show you the cheese that I use. I just use a little bit of the Swiss Gruyere shredded cheese. It's just a little more fancier than regular cheese. And I just use a little bit of that on my sandwiches. And you can also do it, like I said, if you want to put this on top of a salad and put just a little bit of cheese on top, that would be awesome also. So that's it, guys. Like I said, this takes like 10 minutes, not even to make. It's a perfect weeknight meal. This makes about 4 to 6 sandwiches. So you'll have enough for, your whole family. So hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you like my recipes, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day.